No, you don't think they should have it?
Okay, you need to turn around. This is a
What authority do you have to make me turn around? Is this your property? Is this school property, ma'am?
This is not appropriate.
Is this school property? If you tell me this is school property, I'll leave. This right here where I am?
Just go.
Bus. Got a school bus stopped in the middle of the road without their blinkers or stop thing on. That don't seem right to me. There's no blinkers. There's no extended stop sign that comes out, none of that. I can blur the kid out later if I need to. It seems like that would be especially important when you're dealing with young kids and handicap, that you would take the extra safety precaution to have your stop sign out when you're taking up the whole road going in one direction. And so, I don't know, but to me that seems like a common sense thing, and it also seems like a law violation to me. And I don't want to pass that bus at this time. I don't think it'd be right for me to pass the bus at this time. If I did, I'd have to go over the double yellow line going the wrong way. Why she doesn't have her emergencies on or her stop sign out, in my opinion, and this is the first school bus I actually done any kind of following. I just happened to run into it up there. I was going to come back here anyway, and that just happened to be there. I'm not going to confront or address or in any way talk to any of these people. I might say hi as I go by, but I'm not going to confront the bus driver. I think that was a mistake, and we'll see if it was a mistake. Bus number 21-09633. I believe today is Monday, and I see someone's on the phone, so we might have a police visit today. I am still recording, that verifies.
Can I help you?
I'm waiting to go through. Do you think the bus should have its emergency lights on with the stop sign out when it's blocking a road going one way? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Come over here if you want to talk to me. Okay.
Can you go that way?
At this point, I don't want to talk to him anymore. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk to anyone at this point. They're yelling at me. And it's my opinion that this bus driver, she's blocking the road going in one direction, no emergency lights, and no stop sign coming out. Wouldn't that make common sense that that would be the procedure?
Well, you can go
Did you
around.
say yeah?
I said no.
No, you don't think they should have it?
Okay, you need to turn around. This is a
What authority do you have to make me turn around? Is this your property? Is this school property, ma'am?
This is not appropriate.
Is this school property? If you tell me this is school property, I'll leave. This right here where I am?
Just go.
We're going to call Officer Bubba.
Why do you have a mask and a thing? That's weird.
If you want to identify me, this is my real face. I actually hadn't planned to actually come on this road. Well, I probably would have, because I do like to do the figure eights and stuff, go up and down the park section. As far as I know, this is a public road. As far as I know, my legal obligation is to not pass them, because I'd have to go over the double yellow line where you can now see traffic oncoming. These people were completely rude to me, yelling at me, giving me commands. I don't know who they think they are or what authority they think they have. I don't even think this sidewalk is under their authority. So I don't even know if these are the same people I've dealt with in the past that I believe told untruth to weaponize against me. But I think what I can legally do here is I think I can legally take a U-turn. And so that's what I'm going to do. I took a U-turn. Pretty sure that's legal in Ohio. In most places. Not legal advice. I'm going to stop. I'm going to signal. So I think I have every right of freedom of press, freedom to protest, among other freedoms. Now it looks like maybe we have back traffic on back traffic. Kind of backed up 2 traffics now, just blocking the road. This one not only doesn't have emergency lights out and no sign on, they don't even have any kind of lights on their back. I'm sure somewhere in some kind of documentation somehow they say safety first or something like that. I'm sure that's in the propaganda where somewhere. I mean, look, you got nice looking diverse kids. Here come some kids on the right side, so I'm going to turn it a little bit left not to pick them up. You can see over here though, all the kids are gone out there, so I'm not even capturing any kids. You can see over here though, which is legal anyway as I understand it, and as the police chief has explained it to me, it says be a good neighbor. Please clean up after your dog. Not because their clientele or their students bring dogs here, but because members of the public bring and walk their dogs here on this public sidewalk. It's not under their domain as far as I understand. Now, whether they use this incident to take me back to court for months of a restraining order BS and put deceitful information on it, allegedly, and claims that were not true, allegedly, which I have video of to show folks what the truth is. I see a chronic problem with bus drivers of Oak Hills Local School District and a chronic problem of a lack of concern for safety, including a nail sticking out of a piece of wood coming from a structure that was falling apart that they were being warned about for over the course of 3 months. Where I looked it up, and if a kid had stepped on that nail, on that wood, and it went through, could have created lifelong injuries. So now this bus is going to go into the double yellow around the other bus. I don't think that's legal myself. I also don't think it's safe myself. And you can see they at least have some lights on, but those aren't emergency lights. Those aren't any other kind of lights. And at this point, I want to continue to cover this news story. And I also don't want to flee from the scene of a alleged crime, if that's what they're alleging and calling the police on me for. So I got plenty of distance there. Not so much that it would be a crime or a violation, and not too close where I would be violating. Was this area over here in the apartments where I was, in my opinion, illegally detained, and where there were just mounds upon mounds upon mounds of dog shit all along there, and piles of it in the sidewalk way down there, to the extent where they were where the piles of shit were getting stepped into while they were on the sidewalk. But I think there's a possibility we may end up seeing some kind of accident here, because I just don't think that's a safe situation. If that's what their protocol and procedure is, while they're getting kids in and out of a bus off of a public street, as I understand it, and there are no emergency lights on. I think just the 2 lower lights were on earlier. I don't remember the top 2 lights being on, nor the row of lights at the very top, but I could be mistaken. And just to verify, there's still no stop sign that's been pulled out to let people know. And what would be the purpose of that stop sign? Well, coming off the bus, it would let people come in this way that either don't see me coming around or some other vehicle coming around. They give them early warning that, hey, this is a cautious area. Kids are getting in and out of the bus actively with the stop sign up. And also, you may see traffic do odd, and I would claim even illegal things, allegedly, in this situation. So that stop sign is a warning to them, an early warning, and then it also becomes a warning on this side that, hey, if you're on this side and you can't see because you got too close, look, now the lights are coming on. How y'all doing? Okay. So a lady waved out, looked like an adult. I gave her a salute back. I don't know if she was sarcastic or just being friendly. Found out that I'm committing no crime, or is maybe excited because she knows they have plans to weaponize against me and use this somehow. I don't know, but my salute back to her was meant to be a friendly salute back. So hopefully this bus goes to the left because I'm going straight through. Make sure that I'm 100% legal and let them know I'm not running from them, and then also to file a couple complaints I have against them not following basic traffic law. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, beautiful day. So I'm gonna trust my bike to be safe here. It's almost like a bike rack, but I'll show it here in a minute. So yeah, I'm sure everybody in government's gonna assume this is my fault and I shouldn't have done this or that or whatever. I don't see that I did anything wrong, neither legally nor morally. I didn't even think about the school over there when I was doing my bike ride until I saw the school bus. Hi, how are you doing? Good. My name's Rich Gages. I was wondering if you could call the police up here for me. I was just riding my bike with my camera on it and a school bus up here. Actually, two what I describe as school buses seem to illegally park in the middle of the road with no stop sign, no emergency lights or anything. We also have a number of people that look like they're illegally parking up here. And then I think one of the folks over here said they were going to call the cops on me and told me I had to leave public property.
Okay, hold on just a second.
So I need to do a little check here on my battery.